Here's a quick one on carpets. You might like this, not a lot. I'm carpeting this car, this Land Rover, with some carpet I picked up about 10 years ago in the UK. It's really good stuff. It's a polypropylene backed with a, I don't know, what is it, a vinyl backing. It's good for flat surfaces, alright? And it's heavy duty, and it wears extremely well, and it's good to wash out, even with a steam cleaner. But it's a bugger to cut to stop fraying. Now I've been just trimming this piece here. This goes round your pedals. But I learned a little trick how to stop things fraying, because you can see, like here, see, it all comes out. Well, it's an easy way to do that. Map gas. Not on the carpet directly. That would be a childish schoolboy type error. Take a trowel. Now, you'd be wondering why I've got a pointing trowel with the end cut off. Well, my mate Rory told me about this years ago when he was a builder. And he says, pointing trowels, waste of bloody time, he says. Cut the end off, and then when you're getting your cement out with your bucket, and then when you're pointing brickwork, it's really easy. You can do it this way, or you can do it that way. There's a tip. Apparently the Germans do it. The Brits struggle on with the point. Anyway, that's enough. So we're warming up the trowel, and we're just going to melt the end. See, like this. Put the trowel in and just melt it. Same down here, look where you've trimmed it. And then what you'll get is a lovely straight edge. Oh, you can't see, can you? You'll get a lovely straight edge. Like that, look. And it won't fray. Let me tidy that up a bit where I can see. I'll be back in a tick. So there you go, that's that carpet made, and I do have all templates for these, so it makes it really easy to put back in. Now you're going to think, am I going to glue them in? Nope. The reason why is that sometimes you have to take these out to do the pedals, you know, to take the pedal box out for the clutch and the brake master cylinders. Well, not necessarily brake master cylinder, but sometimes you have to get in to access that. So I don't glue them. What I do, I use Velcro. Now I'm not going to do the Velcro joke, so it's because it's racist, but it's good stuff, and I use this stuff that's 50mm wide, oh, see, or 2 inches. And the beauty about that is, rather than using a very thin Velcro where you're a bit hit and miss, with a 2-inch you can be quite a way out, but it'll still tack up there and it won't drop down. It's a really good little tip, is that. Works well. So what I intend to do, because it's all flippy floppy, I'll put a piece here, a piece here, and a piece here, and then a piece across there, because this bit, if you've got the little rail that goes inside under your heater duct, this tucks underneath and it's quite rigid under there, because it'll be supported here, so it's not too bad, but at least you can take it out. So that's one thing. Next, our old favourite, this plastic gearbox tunnel. Now this one's a white one because I had another one made. I've got the mould in, as I mentioned before. I've got the mould in for this, so I can make them myself and we can play around with them. But the problem being is trying to get carpet to go around it. Now I've had a nightmare of a job trying to do this one. I was filming it and it didn't go right. I tried putting lots of glue on and it wouldn't pull. It's a really tricky one to do, and I was going to make a mould to do it, and then I got to thinking, well, actually I'm out of carpet. This is my last bit and I don't intend to buy another roll because it's expensive, and I don't intend to do another carpeting job, so he says. But I tried to do, like I say, I tried to do this one and it was all over the place. It just wouldn't stick. That polypropylene stuff has no bend in it. There's no weave in it. Well, there is, but because of the backing, it keeps it all tight together, so you can't sort of stretch it. But you can get away with something else. Get rid of that clip. This stuff. Now you can see this stuff is just like a cloth. It's not really very good carpet, this particular item I'm showing. I'll show you some better stuff later. But this is what's called backless carpeting. And what it means is you can form it over different shapes. Because look, so you can pull it and stretch it, and you can also pull it and stretch it this way. So it will go around. Put this down here. It will go and take that shape down in that bottom corner, and it'll look really nice if you can get a matching colour. So what I did from the States, I bought, wait a minute, I'll be back in a tick. I bought some better quality backless carpet in grey. Now this was only $12 for a metre. So I got a metre of different greys, as you do. Guess what? None of them match the grey I've got. It's either too dark or too light. But this is a nicer finish. It's you have to look very carefully to see which is the top. And this is the top, and this is the back. The back's a bit more flatter, if you see what I mean. But again, it's still got that same pull. Can you hear it? It stretches. So the carpet shade I actually wanted was that. So, as Abraham Lincoln says, never believe everything you see on internet. Because internet pictures aren't exactly the same. I was just offering a piece of this up to the screen and saying, oh, that's pretty good. But the shipping on it was exactly the same price. It was $43 from the States by FedEx, so I got 3 bits. So how did I overcome this? Well, as you know that I'm putting the rubber mats in the floor, I'm just going to drop rubber mats in. I'm not going to put carpet in the bottom. It's a waste of time because these are a lovely rubber mat, because they're genuine Land Rover ones. And even though these are polypropylene carpets, you can still puddle water. So in fact it's better to have a rubber mat that will sort of disappear through the door rather than just building up under the carpet and causing rust in the footwells, and we don't want that. So all I had, the only piece of bloody carpet I had was a black tunnel carpet. So I thought to myself, well, I've got black footwell mats, you know, floor mats. Why not do the tunnel black? I've got no choice really, because I think, I'm not really sure what the Land Rover colour is, because there's 2 different types. But it's not far off this. It's not far off this at all. But the thing is, I can't mould this. And for one job, who cares? The thing is that I think the actual originals are obsolete. I've got this feeling that the original tunnel covers are obsolete now. You can't even buy them. I think when you could, they were about $250 or something like that. So I put a black one in. And so far, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look odd, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, the thing is, if somebody who buys this truck wants to change it, you just lift it out and put another one in. There's no tools required. Kind of easy. And never know, one might just turn up somewhere. I don't even care if one's a bit shabby, because you can hardly see it. You can only see the top. But the rubber one that was on here, it had rubber mats, Land Rover mats, and rubber mats around the footwells. That's why I'm doing them again, because they're just rotted out. They're just the tunnel cover. When I took it off, it just literally fell to bits. I couldn't put that back on. And while I'm on a ramble, I was going to buy a rubber cover for the transmission cover, you know, so you match the rubber mats and rubber transmission tunnel, so it would keep the noise down a little bit, maybe. I got one once before from Bearmark, and it was the worst thing I've ever had. It was like a flat piece of tin foily type stuff, black, and you had to form it yourself. And that piece had been in the car, you know, for over a year, and it still hadn't taken shape. So that was a waste of time. That was a waste of money and a waste of time. I'd never buy one of those. But it was listed as a rubber mat, and it wasn't. There was no rubber in it at all. So just take care if you're going to buy one of them. Somebody on the comments actually warned me about it, and I didn't know until it was already shipped, and I tried it, and well, I didn't like it. So there are listed on LR Direct and other places rubber mats. Again, it says rubber mats, but the prices are a lot higher. I think they're about £160 or something, just going off the top of my head. Or it could be in dollars, I'm not sure. But is it rubber or is it that crappy stuff? I don't want to buy it. Not unless I... See, I can't take things back. I can't send it back. That's the problem. I can't say, oh, I don't like that, and send it back. Can't do that. So I'm kind of stuck. So this is coming to the end now. I'm just dickering around, like I say, doing carpets and things like that. I'll show you it when I've finished. It should come out nice. Carpets in Land Rovers? Not really. But this is a nice station wagon, so, you know, it really deserves it. I think, anyway. And if somebody wants to take them out and change them, it's no skin off my nose. But it looks nice, and it'll help cut the sound down, and it tidies the car up. It really does make a difference, considering what it was like before. Right, less of this rambling. I've got to get some Velcro in done.